Most SUVs look tough on the outside, but underneath, many are waiting to drain your wallet. Between repairs, insurance, and depreciation, the average SUV costs nearly $10,000 a year to keep alive. But here's the truth. Not all SUVs are money pits. Some are built like tanks, quietly crossing 300,000 and even 500,000 miles, without more than basic oil changes. So today, we're counting down 9 SUVs that never break down, the ones that protect your wallet and your sanity. Stick around for the bonus segment too, where we'll expose 2 popular SUVs that'll empty your bank account faster than bad crypto. I've spent way too many hours reading mechanic forums, so you don't have to. Hit subscribe before my brain turns into motor oil. Number 9. Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V isn't just a family favorite, it's practically a living legend. It's one of those SUVs that refuses to quit. Early 2000s models are still clocking over 400,000 miles without major repairs. No over-engineering, no luxury gimmicks, just solid, old-school Honda reliability. The formula? A simple 2.4-liter inline-4 engine and a transmission built for endurance, not excitement. It's not flashy, but that's the point. You buy it once, and it just works. Insurance companies love it too. The CR-V consistently earns top safety ratings, which means lower premiums. And resale value? Wild. Even 10-year-old CR-Vs sell for prices that make other brands jealous. It's basically a financial safety net on wheels. Safe, efficient, and proven to survive decades of commuting, family trips, and daily chaos. Number 8. Lexus LX. Now, if you want reliability with a touch of royalty, the Lexus LX is your best bet. Underneath that polished luxury badge, this thing is a Toyota Land Cruiser in a tuxedo. The 60 is famous for lasting longer than most mortgages. We're talking 500,000 miles in some cases, and still running strong. It's the SUV of choice for people who live in extreme climates, war zones, or anywhere you can't afford to break down. Sure, it drinks fuel like it's happy hour, 15 to 17 miles per gallon if you're lucky, but it gives you bulletproof reliability in return. Repairs are rare, maintenance is predictable, and depreciation almost non-existent. Used LX models often sell for absurd prices because once people buy one, they basically never need another. Luxury SUVs come and go, but the LX has one rule: outlive everything else on the road. Number 7. Subaru Forester. The Subaru Forester might not turn heads, but it's the SUV that refuses to die. Consumer Reports gave it a mind-blowing 98 out of 100 reliability score, one of the highest ever recorded for any SUV. And yes, Subaru's CVT transmissions had a bad rep a decade ago. But here's the truth. Subaru fixed the issue. Change the CVT fluid every 30,000 miles, and this thing will go on forever. Owners routinely push their Foresters past 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat. Plus, Subaru gives you standard all-wheel drive, no pricey upgrades or hidden options, making it unbeatable for snow, rain, or dirt. And because Subaru owners are so loyal, resale value is consistently strong. Buy one, take care of it, and 10 years later, you'll still sell it for real money. Reliability, safety, and value. That's why mechanics secretly respect this one. Number 6. Toyota RAV4. You can't talk about indestructible SUVs without mentioning the RAV4. It's not just popular, it's the best-selling SUV in America, and for good reason. Older RAV4s regularly hit 300,000 miles without any major failures. The 2.5-liter engine runs forever, the transmissions rarely complain, and the parts are cheap and everywhere. But the real win is resale value. A used RAV4 from 5 years ago can still sell for nearly the same price as a new competitor from another brand. That's not luck. That's Toyota's brand of quiet, long-term excellence. Sure, it's not fast, but you're not buying speed. You're buying equity, a car that protects your money while it protects your family. That's why even mechanics call it the SUV that never retires. Number 5. Hyundai Santa Fe. Once upon a time, Hyundai didn't have the best rep. But the Santa Fe changed everything. With a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, it's practically begging you to test its limits. Most owners don't even come close. They hit 200,000 miles with only routine service. The Santa Fe delivers that sweet balance between affordability and dependability. It's smooth to drive, easy to maintain, and insurance rates are usually cheaper than its American and German rivals. It's the underdog story of the decade, a budget SUV that grew up and became one of the smartest long-term buys in the game. If you want peace of mind without paying luxury prices, this one's quietly unbeatable. Number 4, Acura RDX, luxury without the pain. That's the Acura RDX. While everyone else chases BMWs and Audis, the RDX flies under the radar, delivering the same comfort for half the cost. Here's the secret. Between 2013 and 2018, the RDX shared its entire powertrain with the Honda Pilot. So you're basically driving a luxury Honda in disguise, complete with the bulletproof 3.5-liter V6. Owners consistently report 150,000 plus miles with only basic maintenance. Meanwhile, German rivals start crying for help after 70,000. It also holds its value remarkably well. A used RDX from 2015 often sells for less than a base RAV4, but gives you leather seats, real power, and a luxury badge that won't punish your wallet. Think of it as quiet confidence on wheels, understated, reliable, and built to outlast cars twice its price. Number 3, Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 is where fun meets function. Most SUVs feel like appliances. This one feels alive. It's sharp, balanced, and genuinely enjoyable to drive, but still reliable enough to handle 200,000 miles and beyond. The secret sauce? Mazda skipped the CVT craze and stuck with a 6-speed automatic that's smoother, stronger, and easier to repair. That alone saves thousands over time. Add in top-tier safety ratings, surprisingly high resale value, and a stylish interior that still feels fresh years later. And you've got one of the most underrated gems in the SUV world. Sure, it's not the biggest, but it gives you something rare, a car that makes you smile every day and never makes you call a tow truck. Number 2, Subaru Outback. Think of the Subaru Outback as the SUV that started the whole adventure crossover movement. Before it, wagons were boring. Subaru just added rugged cladding, lifted suspension, and all-wheel drive, and boom, a legend was born. Outbacks are famous for cruising past 250,000 miles with nothing more than routine maintenance. They handle snow, mud, and long road trips like they were built for it, because they were. The 2.4-liter turbo option gives you solid power, while the flat-4 engine design keeps the center of gravity low for stability and longevity. No gimmicks, no drama, just consistency. Mechanics often joke that Outbacks put them out of business, and with resale value staying sky-high, it's one of the smartest buys for anyone who actually wants to keep their SUV. Number 1, Honda HR-V, small but mighty. The Honda HR-V doesn't make noise, but it quietly outlasts cars twice its size. Owners regularly see 200,000 miles with almost no major repairs. And because it shares parts with the Fit and CR-V, replacements are cheap and easy to find. It's simple, efficient, and built with the same precision that made Honda famous. And while it's compact, it delivers massive value, great fuel economy, low insurance rates, and resale value that barely dips. It's the kind of car you buy once and forget about, in the best possible way. No surprises, no breakdowns, just reliability on repeat. The HR-V may not be flashy, but it's proof that sometimes the quietest SUV in the lot ends up being the smartest one to own. Bonus segment: the ones to avoid. Not every SUV deserves your trust. Let's talk about 2 that look great on the lot, until you own them. The Jeep Wrangler. Iconic, yes. Reliable? Not even close. Constant electrical problems, oil leaks, and the dreaded death wobble that turns a highway drive into a horror show. It's fun to look at, but it'll chew through your wallet faster than a sports car. And the Ford Explorer. It looks perfect for families. Roomy, safe, stylish, but those transmission issues from the 2010s, they're real. Owners reported failure after failure, often before 100,000 miles, with repairs costing thousands. Even newer models struggle with reliability ratings, and insurance premiums reflect that. They might look like smart buys, but both can quickly become financial traps. Here's the truth most car ads won't tell you. The smartest SUV isn't the flashiest, or the fastest, or even the cheapest. It's the one that stays out of the shop, protects your wallet, and holds its value year after year. Because reliability isn't just about saving on repairs, it's about peace of mind. It's about knowing your car will start every morning. It's about spending less time worrying and more time living. So, let me ask you, which one of these SUVs would you trust to drive for the next 15 years? Drop your answer in the comments and tell us how many miles your car's lasted so far.